Open the box first. You will see a picture like this on the inside of the lid. Please follow the steps in the picture. Step 1. Open the paper bag and find the card with the QR code. Step 2. Scan the QR code on the card to watch the video. Step 3. Take out the practice yarn from the materials pack. Watch the practice yarn video and practice the basic stitches. This is very important for beginners. Practicing these basic stitches will make it easier for you to start crocheting. Step 4. Watch the tutorial video for the doll you will make. Then, you can make your very own doll. During the making process, if you have any suggestions or questions, please contact us by email. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Take the yarn ball out of the materials kit. Find the yarn tail and open the yarn ball. You can place the yarn ball inside a box. This makes it easier for you to pull the yarn on to keep the yarn ball tidy while crocheting. Now, let's crochet these two little mice. The crochet methods for both of these little mice are the same. Here, I'm using this gray mouse to demonstrate the crochet process. If you're not very familiar with the basic stitches, you can use the practice yarn on the matching crochet hook from the material kit. To practice the basic stitches by following the basic tutorial, this practice yarn is limited in quantity, so you can unravel it after crocheting and reuse it for repeated practice. Take out the yarn ball and find the yarn tail to unravel it. Put the yarn ball inside the packaging box. This step helps keep the yarn ball tidy and ensures smooth yarn pulling. Let's start by crocheting the main body of the mouse. Take out the yarn tail and start to hold the yarn. Hold the yarn tail with one hand. The other palm is facing up. Pass the yarn tail between your pinky and ring finger. Yarn tail is facing your palm. Then pass it between your middle finger and index finger. Hang it onto the first knuckle of your index finger. This step stops the yarn from slipping off your index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your middle finger and thumb. This way, the yarn is held securely. This yarn is movable. You can pull the yarn tail to lengthen it, or pull the other side to shorten the yarn tail. Leave a long enough yarn tail here to make the magic ring. Pull the yarn tail to lengthen it. The fabric is crocheted in a circular magic ring. First, make a magic ring. Wrap the yarn tail around your middle finger. Wrap around your middle finger once. There's a crossing point here. Pinch the crossing point with your thumb. Next, take out the crochet hook. You can hold the crochet hook like holding a knife. This is called the knife grip. Or you can hold the crochet hook like holding a pen. This is called the pen grip. It's up to your own preference. I'll demonstrate using the knife grip here. Insert the crochet hook through the loop on your middle finger. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The strand connected to the yarn ball on your index finger is called the working yarn. Next, turn the hook tip toward the working yarn. There's a curved arc on the crochet hook. This is the hook tip. We turn it toward the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook. The hook tip catches the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the loop on middle finger. At the same time, rotate the crochet hook. Turn the hook tip toward yourself. Push this loop down to the bottom of the hook to keep it from slipping off. The loop on your finger forms a magic ring. The first round starts with a chain stitch. Yarn over the crochet hook once. Wrap the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Pull down the working yarn. Turn the hook tip downward. This can make it easier to catch the yarn. The hook tip catches the yarn. Pull the yarn through the existing loop on the crochet hook. This completes one chain stitch. From the front, the chain stitch looks like a V shape. Remove the magic ring from your middle finger. You can pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring, or pull the magic ring to make it bigger. This magic ring is adjustable. Then pinch the two strands on the left side of the magic ring. Next, crochet 6 single crochet. The first one. Insert the crochet hook through the two strands on the left side of the magic ring. Yarn over the hook once. Bring the hook tip behind the working yarn. Press the yarn down and turn the hook tip downward. Catch the yarn with the hook tip. Pull the yarn through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Half of a single crochet is completed. Push the loops down to the base of the crochet hook. This step prevents the loops from slipping off. It also helps to slightly stretch the loops, making it easier for us to crochet in the next steps. Next, crochet the remaining half of the single crochet. Yarn over the crochet hook once. Wrap the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Hold down the working yarn. Turn the hook tip downward. Catch the yarn with the hook tip. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This completes one single crochet. From the side, a single crochet has a V-shaped pattern. Let's take out the stitch marker. Place the stitch marker onto the 2 strands of this V shape. The stitch marker acts as a marker. Place the stitch marker on the first stitch of each round. This helps us quickly find the first stitch of every round. The second single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the 2 strands on the left side of the magic ring. Wrap the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Hold down the working yarn. Turn the hook tip downward. Catch the yarn with the hook tip. Pull the yarn through the magic ring. Push the loops down to the base of the crochet hook. This can prevent them from slipping. This can also slightly enlarge the loops to make crocheting easier. We can lift the crochet hook upwards to enlarge the loops. If the loop is too big, it might make the fabric look untidy and uneven later. We can use the tension of the index finger to make the loop smaller. If the loop is too tight, this will make it very difficult to pull the yarn through the loops. we can pull up the crochet hook to enlarge the loops. Next, crochet the remaining half stitch. Yarn over the crochet hook once. Wrap the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Hold the yarn down with the crochet hook. Turn the hook tip downward. Catch the yarn with the hook tip. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. The single crochet are completed. From the side, the 2 single crochet form to V shapes. The 3rd single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the 2 strands on the left side of the magic ring. Yarn over the crochet hook once. Note that here you only need to yarn over once. If you accidentally yarn over twice, the single crochet won't work properly. Next, let's demonstrate the correct crocheting method. For the 3rd single crochet, insert the crochet hook through the magic ring and yarn over only once and pull through. Crochet the remaining half single crochet, also yarn over only once. Yarn over twice will make it impossible for the crochet hook to pass through the loops. Even if it does pass through, it's still the wrong stitch. Yarn over once and pull through. 3 single crochet are done. From the side, the 3 single crochet form 3 V shapes. Everyone will encounter many kinds of problems while crocheting. Only 3 single crochet were made. But 4 V shapes are formed. This means the stitch was made incorrectly. Just remove the crochet hook and pull the yarn to undo that stitch. You can simply redo the 3rd stitch. The 4th single crochet. The single crochet are done. You can see 4 V shapes from the side. The V shape formed by the loop on the crochet hook is not counted as a stitch. The 5th single crochet. Five single crochet are done. You can see 5 V shapes from the side. The 6th single crochet. Six single crochet are done. You can see 6 V shapes from the side. Now, let's count the stitches. Pull the loop larger. This can prevent accidentally pulling the yarn tail and undoing the stitches. Start counting from the stitch marker. Here is the 1st stitch, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. After confirming the stitch count is correct, pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring. Pull the magic ring tight until there are no gaps in the center. This way, the magic ring is secured. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. Use the tension from your index finger to tighten the loop. The first round is now finished. Here is a diagram to explain what you just did and how you can visualize a crochet pattern. Each number in this diagram represents a V-shaped stitch. The blue circle in the middle shows the first round. That is a magic ring. There are 6 single crochet. This is what the first round looks like. The outer yellow circle shows the second round. It is the round we just finished. It has 12 V-shaped stitches. From the diagram, you can see that each round forms a complete circle of stitches. The last stitch ends just behind the first stitch. The stitches don't overlap within a round. Now, let's review what we did in the second round. We started by inserting the crochet hook into the first stitch of the first round. That is the one marked with the yellow stitch marker. We first made a single crochet into that stitch. It's this stitch. Then I said to turn it into an increase stitch, so we need to crochet one more single crochet into the same stitch. This becomes the second V shape. Crocheting 2 stitches into the same stitch is called an increase stitch. Abbreviated as INC. For the second round, the instruction is to make 6 increase stitches. If you look at this diagram, you'll see that every 2 stitches correspond to 1 stitch of the previous round. That's why if you look around this circle, we actually made 6 increase stitches in total, but there are 12 V-shaped stitches. This is how the fabric changes from this small circle into a slightly bigger one. Here is a new diagram. It can help you visualize what to do in the third round. In this diagram, the yellow inner circle with numbers represents the second round. Remember, at the end of the second round, there are 12 V-shaped stitches. It's this part. Now, we'll make this circle bigger by following the third round's pattern. The third round is shown by the outer pink circle. To start the third round, first crochet a single crochet stitch, abbreviated as SC. This stitch should be worked into the first stitch of the second round. So this is the first single crochet of the third round. You need to crochet into the first stitch of the second round. That is the stitch marked with the yellow stitch marker. Next, we will make an increase stitch in the next stitch. This is the next stitch of the second round. We will make an increase stitch here. Remember, an increase stitch means crocheting 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Now you will have 3 V-shaped stitches. The stitches in the parentheses make up one sequence. This sequence needs to be repeated 6 times. Make a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, make an increase stitch in the next stitch. Repeat the sequence inside the parentheses again. We need to repeat this process fully 6 times. This sequence actually equals 3 V-shaped stitches. In the end, you will have 3 multiplied by 6, which equals 18 V-shaped stitches. This is what the number after the equal sign means. The second round has 6 increase stitches. There will be a total of 12 stitches. An increase stitch means crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch. Let's take a look at where to insert the hook for the second round. Starting from the second round, insert the crochet hook under the V shapes formed by the stitches from the previous round. Here is the first one. Here is the second one. All should be crocheted into the V shape. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. First, crochet the first increase stitch. Insert the hook into the same spot where the stitch marker is placed. First, crochet a single crochet. The crochet hook goes through both strands of the V shape. Yarn over once. Then pull the yarn through both strands of the V shape. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Push the loops down to the base of the crochet hook. Yarn over once again. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. 1 single crochet is completed. Here is the first stitch of the second round. Remove this stitch marker and place it on the single crochet you just made. Everyone, remember to always mark the first stitch of each round. This is the first stitch of the second round. 1 single crochet is done. Then use the same method to crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. Crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch creates an increase stitch. From the side, 1 increase stitch forms 2 V shapes. The second increase stitch. First, crochet 1 single crochet through both strands of the next V shape. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. The third increase stitch, first crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Make sure the crochet hook goes through both strands of the V shape at the same time. Then insert the hook into the same stitch to crochet 1 more single crochet. The fourth increase stitch, first crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. For the fifth increase stitch, first crochet a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. For the sixth increase stitch, first crochet a single crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. 6 increased stitches are completed. Each increased stitch forms 2 V-shapes. This round forms a total of 12 V-shapes. Let's count them. Start counting from where the stitch marker is placed. The first one. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. The seventh one. The eighth one. The ninth one. The 10th one. The 11th one. The 12th one. After confirming the number of stitches is correct, put the crochet hook back into the loop. Use the tension from your index finger to tighten the loop. The second round of crocheting is completed. The third round is a single crochet. SC stands for single crochet. 1 increased stitch. INC stands for increased stitch. This makes 1 sequence. Repeat crocheting this sequence 6 times. This round will have 18 single crochet. For the first sequence of the third round, make 1 single crochet first. Pull the stitch marker. Pull it to the left. Enlarge this hole. This can make it easier to insert the hook and crochet. This is the first stitch of the third round. Remove the stitch marker. Place it on the single crochet you just made. Mark the position of the first stitch. Using a stitch marker is very important. It helps us quickly find the first stitch of each round. For beginners, if you don't use a stitch marker, it can be hard to tell if the stitch count for each round is correct. After finishing this single crochet, write it down on paper. The first sequence. 1 single crochet. Next is an increased stitch. First crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Write it down on paper. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. Make a note. These 2 single crochet are worked into the same stitch. This creates an increased stitch. Here's what it looks like after crocheting 1 single crochet and 1 increased stitches 1 sequence. From the side, this sequence forms 3 V-shapes. Finish the remaining 5 sequences the same way. The second sequence, first crochet 1 single crochet. Write it down on paper. The second sequence. 1 single crochet. Then an increased stitch. First crochet 1 single crochet. Make a note. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. These 2 single crochet are worked into the same stitch. This creates an increased stitch. The second sequence is completed. Here I demonstrated and recorded 2 sequences. When you crochet the next sequences, just keep a record on paper. This helps avoid missing or adding stitches. The third sequence starts with 1 single crochet. Then 1 increased stitch. The fourth sequence starts with 1 single crochet. Then 1 increased stitch. The fifth sequence starts with 1 single crochet. Then 1 increased stitch. The sixth sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 increased stitch. All 6 sequences are completed. A total of 18 stitches are formed. You can count the stitches yourself. If the stitch count is incorrect, fixing errors can be tricky. You can simply unravel this round back to the first stitch. That is, the spot where the stitch marker is placed. Then crochet the third round again following the video tutorial. There is an important point you need to understand, which is that to SC is not the same as an increased stitch. To SC means you should crochet 1 single crochet in 1 hole. And then crochet another single crochet in the next hole. An increased stitch means you first crochet 1 single crochet in 1 hole, and then crochet another single crochet in the same hole. Then you will have 4 V shapes. Let's have a look on the fabric. The first stitch, here is a single crochet. The second stitch is a single crochet. The third stitch contains 2 single crochet. Therefore, the third stitch is an increased stitch. This sequence consists of 2 single crochet and 1 increased stitch. A total of 4 V-shapes are formed. If the diagram requires you to repeat this sequence 6 times, then you will have 4 multiplied by 6, equaling 24 stitches. During crocheting, since there is much to keep track of in each round, when you lose track, you can refer to these notes to find your position. One single crochet counts as 1 V-shape. 1 increased stitch counts as 2 V-shapes. To SC indicates the first stitch is a single crochet, and the second stitch is a single crochet. INC indicates the third stitch is an increased stitch. According to the pattern rule in this diagram, if you have recorded for single crochet on paper, It indicates that you have completed a sequence of 2 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. If you have recorded 5 single crochet on paper, then you know you have completed another single crochet. 1 sequence forms for V shapes. When you complete the 5th single crochet, it means you have finished the first single crochet of the second sequence. If the diagram requires you to make 3 SC and 1 INC, this means you should crochet 1 single crochet in the first stitch. 1 single crochet in the second stitch. 1 single crochet in the third stitch. 1 increase stitch in the fourth stitch. An increase stitch means to single crochet in 1 stitch. After completing the sequence of 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch, you will have 5 V shapes. If the diagram requires you to repeat this sequence 4 times, then you will have 5 multiplied by 4 equaling 20 stitches. On the fabric, you can see the first stitch is a single crochet. The second stitch is a single crochet. And the third stitch is a single crochet. The fourth stitch contains 2 single crochet. This is an increase stitch. After completing 1 sequence, you will have 5 V shapes. Next, the 4th round. The single crochet followed by 1 increase stitch make 1 sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. This round has a total of 24 stitches. In the first sequence, crochet 2 single crochet first. The 2 single crochet here are different from the 2 single crochet in the increase stitch. These 2 single crochet are worked into 2 separate stitches. Let's crochet the first one. Take off the stitch marker. Place it on the stitch you just made. You need to place a stitch marker on the first stitch of every round. This is the first stitch of the 4th round. The second single crochet is worked into the next stitch. Next, 1 increase stitch. First, crochet a single crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. Here is what it looks like after crocheting 2 single crochet and 1 increase stitch as 1 sequence. From the side, 1 sequence forms for V shapes. Finish the remaining 5 sequences the same way. The second sequence starts with 2 single crochet, the first one. The second one. One increase stitch. First, crochet a single crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. The second sequence is completed. The third sequence starts with 2 single crochet. The first one. The second one. Next is 1 increase stitch. The fourth sequence starts with 2 single crochet. The first one. The second one. One increase stitch. The fifth sequence starts with 2 single crochet. The first one. The second one. One increase stitch. The sixth sequence starts with 2 single crochet. The first one. The second one. One increase stitch. All 6 sequences are completed. You can count to make sure this round has formed 24 V-shapes. The fourth round is now finished. If you have already mastered the methods of the basic stitches and understand how to read the diagrams, you can follow the diagrams to start your crocheting. How do you download the PDF of the diagrams? It's actually very simple. You need to go back to the page where you watch the videos in portrait mode. Then scroll up the page. You will see a download section on the page. Click it and the page will take you to the download page. Click the download section there. You will then get a PDF version of the diagrams. You can watch the diagrams directly on your phone or print it out. If you have any suggestions or questions, please contact us by email. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Now let's learn to tell the front and back sides of the fabric apart. Pull the loop larger and remove the hook. The side with raised rings and a smoother surface is the front side of the fabric. This side is uneven, with small horizontal lines in segments. The side with the yarn tail from the magic ring is the back side of the fabric. During crocheting, keep the front side facing yourself. The fifth round consists of a sequence of 3 single crochet followed by 1 increase stitch. Repeat this sequence 6 times. This round forms a total of 30 stitches. The first sequence starts with 3 single crochet. The first one. Then attach a stitch marker. It's the first stitch of the 5th round. The second single crochet. The third single crochet. 1 increase stitch. This is how it looks after crocheting a sequence of 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. From the side, one sequence forms 5 V shapes. Finish the remaining 5 sequences the same way. The second sequence starts with 3 single crochet. The first one. The second one. The third one. 1 increase stitch. The third sequence starts with 3 single crochet. The first one. The second one. The third one. 1 increase stitch. Three sequences are completed. The remaining 3 sequences are crocheted the same way as the first 3 sequences. You can refer to the tutorial for the first 3 sequences. Finish the remaining 3 sequences on your own. All 6 sequences are completed. This round forms 30 V-shapes. Let's count to see if there are any stitch mistakes. Start counting from where the stitch marker is placed. The first V-shape. The second, the third. The fourth one. The fifth and sixth. The seventh one. The eighth and ninth. The 10th. The 11th one. The 12th one. The 13th and 14th. The 15th. The 16th and 17th. The 18th and 19th. The 20th. The 21st and 22nd. The 23rd and 24th. The 25th. The 26th and 27th. The 28th and 29th. The 30th and the 31st. This round has 31 V-shapes, which means an extra stitch was made. Let's take a look at the single crochet. From the front side there is also a V-shape. Here is the first sequence. 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. The first sequence is fine. The second sequence. 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. The second sequence is fine. The third sequence. 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. The third sequence is fine. The fourth sequence. 3 single crochet. 1 increase stitch. This sequence is also fine. The fifth sequence. 3 single crochet. 1 increase stitch. This sequence is also fine. The last sequence, here is a single crochet. Here should also be a single crochet, but we made it an increase stitch. So this round ended up with 1 extra stitch. We pull the yarn tail to undo it directly. And do 1 single crochet where there are multiple stitches. Leave 1 single crochet. The first single crochet, the second single crochet, the third single crochet. 1 increase stitch. This way, the last sequence is fine. Round 5 is completed. Next, let's learn how to count stitches and rounds. The complete raised circle in the very center is the first round. Count outward in order. This is the second round. Counting further outward, this is the third round. This is the fourth round. This is the fifth round.